What's going on, everybody? This is Derek with Fat Planet LP, and welcome to the very first episode of Prison Architect. I've actually had this game for quite some time. I've had it actually before I even started YouTube, believe it or not. But I kind of decided, you know, since it's Alpha 20 and the last time I played was Alpha 12, I thought I'd give it a chance. And there are probably some of you guys who've not heard of Prison Architect before. For you RimWorld fans out there, you like my RimWorld series, this is pretty much what RimWorld was based off of. It's the same type of graphics. So if you like RimWorld, you're probably going to love this. The concept of the game is to build a prison your way, no matter what. It's your way. You can build a light prison. You can minimal security. You can let them run rampant in the yard. You can build a supermax prison where they beat the prisoners. It's your choice. Joined with me is some of the Dead Planet cast and a special guest joining us, Kage848, my longtime brother. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, man?
And then I've got Pam with me. I got Emerald. I got Dread Pirate. I got Dark Ritual. What's going on?
Hey,
Woo-woo!
Hey.
And we're all here, and we're going to play some Prison Architect. You guys ready?
Yep.
Totally, let's do this.
All right, now, the first thing I'm going to do, so I can actually show you guys this game and do a couple episodes and kind of show you guys what it's about and see if you even like it. I'm going to go up here, and I downloaded a mod that's called the Creative Grant, and I'm going to click it, and it gives me $100 million. Now, generally, when you play the game, it depends. You get daily amounts of money, and it is, I mean, literally this is it. This is like the daily cash flow that I'm getting in. You can get more once you build like workshops and stuff, but it'll take probably by like the 10th episode to get all that stuff up and running, and I want to show you guys what this game is about from the get-go. So the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to enter our blueprint planning stage. This is a special type of thing that I can use to where it just blueprints the map and it doesn't build anything. So you can literally just build walls, do whatever you want without having to waste money, construction time, nothing. It's literally a blueprint mode. And then, of course, you have your utilities, your staff, your objects, your rooms, your materials, and your foundations that you can work with. For right now, the two essential things that you need to start a prison is going to be your deliveries and your garbage, because the construction is going to create garbage that trucks have to take away, and the deliveries, well, they got to get delivered. You got to get them somehow, like all the construction materials. So we are going to set an area right here for our deliveries. This is going to be a very big prison. Money's not an option, so why should we care about that? We're just going to build this as big as we want to. I'm pretty sure that was 15, right? So we want to go out 15 meters here. And that is the cool thing about this game. It actually shows you how big the rooms and stuff like that are. So you don't actually have to sit there and go 1, 2, 3. It takes care of all of that for you. And I love that aspect. A little bit of an autosave kind of messed that up. What was you saying, Dark?
Yeah, Dark, what were you saying?
You were saying something.
No, I was saying something. Yeah, I was just about to mention, I've been counting since Minecraft. That's pretty crazy that you don't have to count anymore.
Yeah, I like that. That's probably my most favorite option of this game. That's the reason I bought it, because I knew it actually counted out for you. I was like, you know what? I don't even care if the game's good. I don't even care what I can build. It counts for me, and that's the most important thing. So I bought it. I'm kidding. It's a good game, and that's why I got it. So here's that. So down here, a little bit of the screen's kind of cut off because I have it in windowed mode, so I can actually stream it to these guys so they can watch what I'm doing. The only thing you're missing out is just what it's called down here. Like lockdown and shakedown, and then your bang up. And I'll explain all those a little bit later. But right now, we want to get rooms, and we're going to select deliveries. And this is going to be our delivery area. There are some rooms that cannot be built unless you have walls and everything else that are up. Garbage and deliveries are one of the exceptions. You don't have to do that since it's technically an area and not a room.
Why'd you make walls then?
I did not make walls. If you were paying attention, I said it was a blueprint. It's not actual walls.
But you're not going to build the walls?
No, I will. Well, yeah, I'm going to build walls. I wouldn't put the blueprint up if I wasn't going to build the actual walls.
But you don't need the walls for that part, right?
Why are you trolling me on my LP, Cage?
No,
you want me to come over to your channel and troll you on your LP? You want me to have... You're right in the middle teaching someone how to do 7 Days to Die, and then I just start talking about cats and vomit, and...
I was just wondering if I was missing something.
No, not at all. Right now, this is...
So,
this
in
is
other words,
blueprint.
they can still deliver to that spot even with the walls not up?
Correct.
So you're just building the walls for funds, basically?
Yeah.
Okay, alright, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm building... Okay, there we go. I just unpaused it for a little bit. That get rid of that whole error thing that was going on. Deliveries, garbage, those are 2 rooms that can function without walls. The rest of the rooms that you have, like your kitchen, your canteen, solitary, those have to have walls. They have to have specific stuff. And like, see right here, it says surrounded by walls and doors. It has to be. If it doesn't state it on there, storage, it does not have to be surrounded by walls. Although we probably want it to be because that's where they're going to store like kitchen knives and cleaning materials and stuff that you really don't want your prisoners getting a hold of. So let's go to our walls here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do real quick for you guys. We're going to go to our reports, our prisoners, and we're going to turn off prisoner exception. So right now our prison's actually closed. Otherwise, we're only going to have like 24 hours to actually build a prison, and that's not cool. I don't want that. All right, so right now we got deliveries and garbage. That's all we got so far. So what else do we need? Well, we need more stuff. It's going to be a prison, right? So let's make this... this will be a hallway here. I'll have a double doors will go in here, another set of double doors here, followed by a set of metal detectors. And again, we'll get into that a little bit later. I kind of had a little thing built up prior, because it's been a while since I played this game. I'm not going to lie to you.
Why does it say shower under the clock?
Because this is our schedule. I'll show that to you real quick. Should be as... Where is my schedule now? None under needs. Yeah, I cannot actually change the schedule of the prison yet because I have no staff. So right now, this is a designated shower time for the prison.
Okay.
I can't change that yet because I don't have any staff members. So that will be changed here. But again, it's been a while since I've actually played the game. It's been almost a year since I played this game, believe it or not. We're going to go out 5. All right, so that's good. I still want to do my... I'm so used to doing that. All right, so we're going to do 5x5 offices, and this is where our people are going to be. So we're going to go out 5. All right, the 6th one is where we want to put a wall, so we'll just do it that way.
What do you need the offices for? Exactly, like, are they just for show, or do they have a function?
They do have a function. That's what houses your administrators. You need a warden, you need, like, psychiatrists, security chiefs, you know, anybody that's in charge of a specific function of the prison. People like guards and other staff members, kitchen staff and stuff, they don't need an office. So it's basically for the head honchos. Do they need an office and a bedroom, or just an office? Well, just an office. They don't live here. I mean, it's just their place of work, so...
Okay.
So that's what we're doing here. I'm sure there's a lot more things that have been added since I've played. 3, 4, 5... Okay, 6. So I'm just adding enough offices just to be sure we have everything covered in the future. Because once our walls and stuff get set down, we're kind of SOL. So here, we're going to open that up. We're going to go in 5 spaces. We're going to go in 5 spaces. And this is going to be our visitation room. So guests and stuff can enter right in here, go straight into visitation, and can totally ignore the rest of our prison. Because we do not want innocent people getting stabbed with butter knives, because that's awful and it looks bad in the newspaper. This will be our kitchen area. These will be 2 public entrances here. Right now, it's kind of hard to see it. I mean, unless you're used to actually looking at blueprints, you're not really going to get a good grasp of everything. But we'll have the walls up here pretty soon. Basically, what I'm doing is this is going to be a staff-only area. especially these 2 rooms here. And there are doors that I can put in here, which only open for staff members. You have to have an ID card to get into them. So to actually access this area up here, I'm going to have a staff door that only lets staff members in. So prisoners can't even access this area of the prison, which is cool. Now, that's going to be our kitchen area. Actually, we're going to expand that out a tiny little bit. I'm going to make that bigger, because this is going to be a pretty big prison. We're going to want a huge visitation area, which is great, because then this can be moved. This will be our kitchen. Pow. Pow. This is going to be our storage area. And this is where we're going to keep storage and stuff. This will be our kitchen. And then we're going to want a very, very large canteen. Mondo huge canteen.
Wow.
Oh,
They get irritated if they don't eat.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Now, the only drawback to having a canteen this big is you need enough cooks and you need enough supplies to cook for all these people. Sometimes prisoners might not eat. So you definitely want to have at least 2 meals a day scheduled. Otherwise, they'll get pissed, they'll start rioting, and things go bad. So here's all of our staff offices. I have noticed a new room here called a staff room, I think it is. That wasn't in one of the updates that I played before, so we're going to accommodate for that. We'll go into planning.
Room or something.
Yeah.
Basically, what that room is for is it's a rest room for staff. They go in there, take a break, take a nap, go back to work refreshed.
There we go. So that'll be the staff room, the size of 2 offices here. I think that works out pretty perfect. Let's see, what other rooms do we need to accommodate for? That's going to be staff only. Oh, there's education. Well, look at that. Oh, execution. Oh, execution room. Okay, I thought that was education. Yeah. I was like, what? There is an education in here. I have seen it. Where's it at? It was something new.
That gets unlocked.
Classroom. There it is. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so now they have an actual classroom. I suppose that's probably for rehabilitation and stuff. Cleaning cupboard is, I believe, just for prisoner work. If you hire a cleaning staff, I think they have their own stuff and you don't actually have to store things. They might have changed that, but I'm pretty sure that's only if you want your prisoners to clean. But we'll see later. Holding cell, kitchen. All right, so we got our storage rooms. Oh, what's exports? Oh, the exports room. I guarantee you that's probably where you put for your workshop and other stuff like that, where they make the license plates. That's probably where they put the stuff that has to be exported out. So I'm already answering my own questions here. It helps when you played at least a little bit before. So right now, the only thing we really have is just visitation, kitchen, canteen, some offices, and garbage and deliveries. Not even a prison yet. Nowhere close. What else are we going to have in a staff area? Well, probably one of the most important functions you can possibly think of. And you know what that's going to be? It's going to be a utility room. Now, some people build their utilities outside. I do not. I build mine inside. Just because it is so much easier to get someone to respond if you need to. All right, I thought we froze up for a minute. That kind of freaked me out, but it was just auto-saving.
Don't forget to think about zombie-proofing the prison.
This is true. We need to look out for, like, The Walking Dead.
Yeah, so just saying.
We definitely need to be careful with that. I think that's enough offices, I'm pretty sure. Security chief, warden, somebody I never thought of before, a psychologist, probably some master educator, and some grant and loan accounts person.
Well, you can go look at the list real quick.
Yeah, I don't want to do that, though. Yeah, I do. Let's look at the staff. Let's see what we got. All right, we got a doctor, which goes in the infirmary. Duh. But there's not, like, a head honcho doctor that sits in his desk all day, so that's good. There is a chief guard, which is there. Okay, the foreman, the psychologist, the warden,
accountant.
So yeah, I guess that's I guess these are it. So we only need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's no head gardener though. There's no head gardener. There's not like a guy that sits there and goes, "Plant the red flowers and so on." No, that doesn't happen. So, ooh, armed guard, nice. So we're good. We actually have an empty office right now, so we can probably take this office out, make that a little bit bigger for utilities. Yeah, we don't even make this a staff room. Nah, no, we're good. We'll just leave it like this. We're good. It's always good to be plan ahead. So anyway, here's our staff area. Let's cut it off right there. We might put a door in here in the future, depending on how big the prison gets. So new prisoners will come in here. They'll be escorted. They're going to come down this way. And this is where we're going to have our wall. And we should have... Let's build right here. This is a main holding cell. Oh, that's not the main holding cell. This is the main holding cell. Okay, that's the main holding cell. All right, so that's holding cell, at least 5x5. So we're good. We can definitely intake prisoners once that gets built. All right, so we're going to block it off from there. So what else is important? What else do we need? Well, we need cells. We need some sort of a room for prisoners to hang out in, a common room. We're going to need, hopefully, a yard where the prisoners can go outside. And then we're probably going to need showers because you don't want the prisoners walking around, you know, smelling like coconuts and walnuts and some other unpleasant smells. Which, I'm not saying coconuts and walnuts don't smell good, but if you kind of grasp what I'm trying to get to, not exactly the coconut, you know, but all right. So, let's route them to here. This can be a shower room. Yeah, I like that. This would be big old open shower. Now, we could make it like an executive-type prison and have every single cell have their own shower room, their own common room. Like, we can make it all real nice and stuff.
Nah, forget that.
No.
But we're not going to do that. No, they're going to stand next. They're going to stand next to each other's giblets. They're just going to have to get used to that. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. All right, so there's that. We also want to separate out the cell blocks because I might actually intake prisoners of different levels to begin with. I think we're only going to deal with normal prisoners right now instead of minimal security. Of course, that's going to be in another episode, probably the next one, for us to intake prisoners. So you guys can let me know in the comments if you want me to take Supermax versus normal versus minimal. You'll probably get a more better gameplay experience, honestly, out of normal prisoners. Sometimes the minimal ones, you don't really find as much stuff with them. There's still fights and stuff like that. It's just kind of harder to get them to riot. Supermax, you could, I mean, literally, you could sneeze, and the Supermax people was like, oh, the hell with this, and they start rioting and punching people, and it's bad, and you know, it just depends on the kind of LP you guys want to see. I'll leave it up completely to you. So we got our showers here. Got our hallway coming in. I forgot. What was this room? You guys remember?
Holding cell.
Holding cells.
Okay, that was going to be our holding cells. All right. So then we can have big entrance here and a big entrance there. Well, there's really no need for an entrance there. Actually, we can take this whole section out.
Couldn't you just have a long room go into like a bunch of execution rooms? Wouldn't that be easier?
we could do like, that.
Do they have to have like are some people marked for execution, or can you just kill anybody?
I don't know if it's been implemented yet, Dark. You probably played it sooner or the latest that I have. Have they implemented any type of execution?
I was actually playing just this morning, but I haven't gotten any execution orders yet.
But they do come.
Orders.
I believe so.
Can't be confirmed yet, folks. We don't know, but
yeah, sorry.
We will eventually. It's all good. So let's go ahead and build a prison block here. I think we're going to put it right here. We definitely want that hallway to continue somehow, so let's bring it down to about here. Alright. The hallway will curve around that way. I think this should be one big security block here. Big old security block! And cells have to be a minimal of
2 by 3.
2 by 3. should have remembered that from my last time. All right. So a 2x3. Here's 2. We're gonna do 3x3. We're generous.
Nicer than I am.
There we go. 3x3 cells. Now we can just go ahead and bring that up every 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3.
Someone's got a 1x3.
It's all right.
I'll make the last 2 have 2x3s.
We can take care of that. That ain't no problem. Let's exit it out. Do it. Like that. Yeah. Oh yeah, we can do this. There we go. We'll just make the canteen bigger. Yeah. That'll work. And that'll go to here. We'll take that out. Put that in. And yeah. Somehow that just don't look as good for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be fine. That'll be fine.
Desk in here or something.
Yeah, we put a guard right there. He can stand there and just scan people. Okay.
Guard that corner.
Or a trash can or something. God knows you need trash cans in there. All right, so then we're going to have our cells. So there's those. We're going to have a walkway of 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's have this wall match up. Ooh. Ooh. I hate it when walls do that. I really do. But we don't need that, so pow. Alright. And then we're going to come out that way. That way. That way. That way. And then there'll be an opening here. 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 Actually, I did that wrong. That's not the way I want to do it. 1, 2, 3. That's how we want to do it.
Once you've lined up the first set, it's a lot easier, huh?
Yeah, generally.
I mean, you could make this a big X and then put in the doors later. Like a big checkerboard pattern, I guess.
Yeah, I'd like to have everything laid out to begin with, though. So this is going to be entrance. So this will be a cell block here. I mean, this would be one big master block. This would be row 1. We'll have row 2 here.
Can you make doors where there's a 2-block entrance?
Yep.
Okay, because I was going to say, you definitely want cell blocks, like, doored off.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely the double doors. You can either do double doors or single doors. And then we'll have cells this way. So, what we got here? We got 4, we got 8, we got 12, we got 16, and we got 20. Yeah, okay, so we got 20 cells so far. Let's go ahead and put in one more set, and we'll have those. This will be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Auto saving. Alright. Excellent. That'll be our entrance. Bring this all the way out. The fun part is when we go underground and actually lay all of our piping and electricity and everything else. That's the fun part.
So it does actually have that possible for you to do, not just building it.
Oh no, you got to lay down the lines and where electricity is going, and you got to make sure there's enough power. And
I thought you were gonna put cells underground.
no, there's no underground. Like if I go into utilities, that's the underground, and then that's when you lay your pipes and all that other stuff. So yeah, didn't like take you. It's not like Dungeon Keeper. You don't go like underground where you build stuff, or else that'd be kind of cool. I'd love to build an underground prison. All right, so we got that. We have a cell block here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we got 30 prisoners so far that can be held. That's not bad. We'll keep the 30 for now. We can always add cell blocks in when needed. So, what else are we going to need? Well, we got our showers. We're probably going to want a way to connect to some of these rooms without having to take this long route all the way over. Because there's no way to get in the canteen right now, as you notice. So, let's connect it. Oh, it's magic. Okay. So there we go. There's a way into the canteen, or the canteen area. Alright. Probably have dual things here. Now, out here we can make, say... We can do a yard. Make it a big yard. 20 by 15, I'd say. Well, no, let's make this whole thing a yard. Hell with it.
Oh, God, you're way too generous to these prisoners.
Well, I mean, I've got $100 million, you know? I mean, I might as well, you know...
Just because you got the money doesn't mean they deserve it.
There's more room for them to be able to run as my guards shoot at them.
You should pocket that money.
Hey, dude, they have offshore bank accounts in this game now. You should just be throwing it in there.
I don't want an offshore bank account. I have $100 million. I'm good. I like building. All right, so here's our two entrances to our yard area. Showers. We'll probably want a common room of some sort, too. So I'm not really worried about workshops and all that other stuff right now because I'm not really making it for the money. I can build them just to show you what they do. But solitary confinement is a good one. Actually, I forgot about that.
You need that. They need to be put in their place.
So
or
we're
else
gonna
they overtake your prison.
We will extend this out. Solitary confinement rooms, I think, only have to be a 1x2 or a 1x1. No, it's probably a 1x1 because there's no stipulation.
Minimum 1x1.
So we're a little bit nicer. We'll give them a 1x2. So this will be their solitary rooms right here.
Oh, that's a real punishment. They can actually lay down.
Oh.
These will be open.
I like how
doors.
he thinks about this.
This is true. This is true. They can lay down, but it ain't going to be on a bed. So here's where our door will be. That'll be two-sided entrance. Need a lot of solitary.
Their entrance is larger than their cell.
Yeah. You're gonna walk by this big open hallway, like, oh, this won't be so bad, and then they throw you in the broom closet. Yeah, it's gonna suck. All right, so there's that, and then we can have. That's gonna be a wall, so let's keep that wall. How about right next to solitary confinement, so you can hear all the screams? The common room. You can watch I Love Lucy while listening to the prisoner scream, and it'll be awesome.
Oh God!
Or you can make it the execution
What a relaxing time.
Oh yeah, the death chamber.
There we go. We'll do a big common room just because we're nice. We're nice people. So we have all that planned out here. And let's see, anything else? Are we missing anything? Oh, an infirmary. Well, we probably want to give them some sort of a medical care. Some sort of medical care. I mean, and then we're definitely going to want to make a
Armory.
There's an
Armory and security rooms.
Oh yeah. We'll make that in the staff area though. So we'll have to put that up in somewhere here.
You got to keep your guards riot gear somewhere.
Actually, let's limit that. Let's make that a staff hallway. There we go. Alright, this will be a staff area here. Staff door. Utilities room. Actually, let's keep the staff area going. I don't know. How big's the armory got to be? Let's see here.
Okay, I don't remember.
No.
5x5. Oh, no. Just big enough to fit those items.
4x4. Okay, 4x4 for security. So, let's at least do one. Let's do another hallway. It might be safe to do another hallway. Yeah, let's do another hallway in here. This is going to be a staff area. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 5 by 8. That'll be the security office, and then the armory will do a... F5. Let's not go crazy with it. Do the same size. Alright, there we go. And we'll do a staff door here just in case for added security. Another staff door here. These will all be staff doors. And a staff entrance. So that way they can go run down here.
We'll just start shooting prisoners. Right?
Yep.
You know, sometimes they deserve it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'll shoot a prisoner. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Now, normally I would leave this open so there's 2 exit points so it's easier for guards to get into, but since we made this a hallway to our canteen area, I'm just going to kind of leave it like that. So now we got every room pretty much planned out in the prison, except for a few that we're not going to use just yet. Infirmary. That's what I was forgetting. I'm always forgetting something. And I built the prison...
What about the Martha Stewart sweatshop?
Yeah, I haven't implemented that yet, but it can be room over here, so... This is going to be a wall. How big do we want the infirmary to be? How about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... Okay, 8. Have they, did they get rid of dead bodies yet? From the morgue? Dark? Or do they just sit there forever still?
You know what? I never paid attention.
You would know if there was bodies. I mean, I'm just saying.
Oh, no, there's bodies and stuff.
There we go.
Half the time I just let them leave the bodies on the ground as a warning to the rest of the prisoners.
You know what? I know how my prisons normally are ran. Let's make that morgue a little bit bigger here.
Yeah, I don't usually make the morgue. I just let them be an example.
Double doors right across from solitary confinement. I think that would be good. And then this entire area here can be the sweatshop right here. Yeah.
The graveyard.
Big, huge sweatshop. And we'll make that the big double area. I forgot. What the hell's this?
Common room.
Oh, yeah, the common room right next to the solitary. Yep. Okay. The only thing is time is not going to be really of the essence because people are going to be leaving the showers and they're going to have to walk all the way around here to get to the canteen. But that's okay. Hell with it. That's on them.
You gotta open up the door right there.
I could redesign this to where they can come in and there we go. There. Alright, now it's redesigned. Now they can get to the canteen still. This will work. Because I want 2 metal detectors and 2 metal detectors. Excellent. And then we'll also want staff to get into the canteen too. So we'll put a staff door here. 2 staff doors, staff door, staff door, staff door. Just staff, everywhere there's staff. Okay. Alright, well, now we're good. Everything has been laid out. The prison is ready to go. And we're ready to build. And guess what? Building will take place on episode 2 of Prison Architect. So if you guys are liking it so far, I know it's a little hard to judge right now because all we did was lay down blueprints. You haven't seen the construction. You haven't seen what it's really going to look like. So that'll give you something to look forward to. So you might want to just go ahead and thumbs up the video and go, yeah, Fat Planet, we want to see episode 2. I'm not trolling you. I wouldn't plan this way. I didn't think it would actually take this long, but you get immersed in this game, and as you've seen, it took at least a half an hour just to come up with the basic prison concept. So next episode, we'll actually start constructing the prison and laying down pipes and putting rooms and doors up, and it'll be fun for everyone. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you're going to like and support the series, comment, like, and thank you everybody else for joining. I hope you had some sort of an entertainment out of this. Maybe you guys can convince Cage to play it. With his raging abilities, I can just imagine how he would react to a prison riot.
There'd be a lot of dead prisoners.
Well, see, there you go, guys. Maybe you want to beg Cage to play it, too. We'll have 2 different play styles. I'm like the nicer kind of guy. Cage is going to be killing everybody and sending dogs after him.
They'd walk right into the door, right into the execution chamber. That's it.
That's what his prison's going to be. You're going to come in, you're going to have a canteen and an execution chamber. And the only reason a canteen's going to be there is so that way they can get nice and full, so that way there's actually more substance in their stomach to spurse the electricity a lot quicker. So I know how he thinks. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you hopefully on episode 2 of Prison Architect Alpha 20.